Be me. 28 years old, software engineer at a mid-sized tech company in Austin. Life is pretty stable. Decent job, decent apartment. Nothing crazy exciting, but nothing terrible either. Been working at TechFlow Solutions for 3 years now. Comfortable position, know all my coworkers. Routine is solid. Then, one random Monday morning in October, everything gets flipped upside down. Our department manager quit suddenly the week before. Something about moving to Denver for family reasons. We've been operating without a direct manager for like 2 weeks. Upper management scrambling to find a replacement. Get an email from HR at 8 a.m. Team meeting at 10 a.m. to meet your new manager. Whatever. Probably some corporate drone from another department getting promoted. Show up to the conference room at 9:58 a.m. with my coffee. My work buddy Carter is already there looking bored. Any idea who the new boss is? No clue, man. Probably someone boring who's going to make us do more stand-ups. More people filter in. The whole dev team is here. About 12 of us. At exactly 10 a.m. the door opens. Our VP of engineering walks in with someone behind him. Morning, everyone. I'd like to introduce your new engineering manager, Victoria Chen. She steps into view. My brain short-circuits. It's her. It's Tori. Victoria from college, the girl I dated for 8 months junior year. The girl who completely ghosted me with zero explanation. The girl I spent months trying to get over. The girl I haven't seen or heard from in 6 years. She's standing there in business casual, looking professional and composed. Her eyes scan the room and land on me. There's a flicker of recognition, brief surprise, then her expression goes completely neutral. Professional mask locked in place. I'm sitting here having an internal crisis while she's introducing herself. Thanks everyone for the warm welcome. I'm excited to be joining TechFlow. I come from DataCorp where I led a team of 15 engineers for the past 3 years. I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you and learning about your current projects. Her voice is exactly the same, but with this new confident corporate tone. She's going around the table asking everyone to introduce themselves. Getting closer to me. My heart is racing like I'm about to do a presentation to 1,000 people. Carter introduces himself. Carter Williams, senior dev, been here 4 years. Then it's my turn. Tyler Bennett, software engineer, 3 years. Our eyes meet for half a second. Nice to meet you, Tyler. Like she doesn't know me. Like we didn't spend nearly a year together. Like she didn't disappear from my life without a trace. Meeting continues. She talks about her management philosophy. Asks about current projects. Very professional. I'm barely processing any of it. Just sitting there in shock. Meeting ends after 45 minutes. Everyone's getting up to leave. Victoria, Tyler, can you stay back for a minute? I'd like to discuss the authentication system you're working on. Oh shit. Everyone else files out. Carter gives me a weird look on his way out. Suddenly, it's just me and her in the conference room. She waits until the door closes. Sits down across from me. So, this is awkward. Yeah, you could say that. Long pause. I didn't know you worked here, Tyler. I wouldn't have taken the job if I'd known. Cool, so I'm that much of a problem that you'd turn down a management position. That's not what I meant. What did you mean then? Because last time we spoke, you didn't mean anything. You just stopped responding to every message I sent. She winces. I know. I handled that terribly. Handled what terribly? You never explained what that even was. Tyler, this isn't the time or place. When is the time then? It's been 6 years, Tori. Victoria. I go by Victoria professionally. Right. Victoria. My new boss who ghosted me in college. Another long silence. I think we should keep things professional here. What happened in college was a long time ago. Easy for you to say you're the one who left. Can we please just focus on work? Sure, yeah, totally professional. What did you want to know about the authentication system? We spend 10 minutes discussing work stuff, both of us painfully formal. She dismisses me, and I go back to my desk feeling like I got hit by a truck. Carter immediately rolls his chair over. Dude, what was that about? What about? The vibe in there was weird as hell. Do you know her or something? Debate whether to tell him. We went to the same college. That's it? We dated for a while. What? Your ex is now our boss? Keep your voice down. This is insane. When did you date? Junior year. Like 6 years ago. How did it end? She ghosted me. Just stopped talking to me one day with zero explanation. And now she's your manager. Dude, that's like a sitcom plot. Yeah, well, it's my life now, apparently. Rest of the day is torture. Every time I see Victoria walking around the office, my stomach does this weird flip. She's talking to other team members, getting up to speed on projects, acting like I'm just another employee, which I guess I am now. End of the day, I'm packing up to leave when I get a Slack message. From Victoria, can we talk? Not here. Coffee tomorrow before work? Stare at the message for a solid minute. Type back, where? There's a place called Brews and Views on 6th Street. 7:30 a.m.? Fine. Go home and stress about it all night. My roommate notices I'm being weird. You good, man? Remember Tori from college? The one who ghosted you? Yeah, you were messed up for like a semester. She's my new boss. You're kidding. I wish I was. That's so messed up. What are you going to do? She wants to talk tomorrow morning. About what? No idea. Probably to tell me this is weird and I should transfer departments or something. Barely sleep that night. Show up at the coffee place at 7:25 a.m. because I'm anxious. She's already there, sitting at a corner table with 2 coffees. Walk over and sit down. I got you a coffee. Black with 1 sugar, right? She remembers. Yeah. Awkward silence while we both stare at our cups. So, we should probably talk about the elephant in the room. You think? She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry. For how I ended things. For disappearing. For all of it. Why did you? It's complicated. It's been 6 years, Tori. Sorry, Victoria. I think I deserve more than it's complicated. You do. You deserved an explanation back then. I wasn't in a good place to give one. What does that even mean? She's quiet for a moment, staring into her coffee. Do you remember my mom? Yeah, you talked about her sometimes. She lived in California, right? She got sick. Really sick. Cancer. I found out the same week as our spring formal. Wait, what? I didn't know. You never said anything. I didn't tell anyone. I was trying to process it and figure out what to do. I decided to leave school and move back home to take care of her. I left 2 weeks before finals, dropped out completely. I know I should have told you, should have explained. But I was 21 and overwhelmed, and I handled it like shit. Sitting here processing this information. Your mom. Is she okay now? She passed away 3 years ago. Tori, I'm so sorry. She shakes her head. Don't. You don't get to feel sorry for me when I ghosted you. I made that choice. You were dealing with your mom dying. I get why you didn't want to explain. But I could have sent you one message. One text saying I had to leave. Instead, I just disappeared and let you think whatever you wanted to think. I thought you met someone else. Thought I did something wrong. She looks genuinely pained. You didn't do anything wrong, Tyler. You were actually one of the few good things in my life at that point, which made it harder to tell you I was leaving. That doesn't make sense. I didn't want you to see me fall apart. Didn't want you to watch me become a full-time caregiver instead of a college student. I was proud and stupid, and I thought it would be easier to just cut ties. It wasn't easier. I know. I spent 3 years taking care of my mom, and the whole time I regretted how I left things with you. We sit in silence for a minute. So what now? Now I'm your boss, and we need to figure out how to make this work professionally. I'm not transferring departments if that's what you're asking. I'm not asking you to. I'm asking if we can move forward from this. Put college behind us and just be professional. Can you do that? Just pretend we don't have history? I have to. This job is important to me, Tyler. I've worked really hard to get to this level. I'm not going to sabotage your career. I didn't think you would. I needed to explain. To apologize. You deserved that 6 years ago. She stands up. I should get to the office. Thank you for hearing me out. She leaves and I'm sitting there alone with my coffee trying to process everything. Arrive at the office an hour later. Victoria is already in meetings. I try to focus on work, but my brain keeps replaying the conversation. Carter notices I'm distracted. How'd the coffee thing go? She explained why she ghosted me. And? Her mom was dying. She dropped out to take care of her. Oh shit. That's heavy. Yeah. So where does that leave you guys now? Being professional. She's my boss, I'm her employee. We move on. Can you actually do that though? Guess I have to. Next few weeks are weird. Victoria is a good manager, actually really good. She knows her stuff, gives clear feedback, fights for the team when we need resources. But every interaction we have is so painfully formal. Tyler, can you update me on the authentication project? Sure, Victoria. Here's the progress report. Never just talking like normal humans. Always this professional distance. The team starts to notice. Jessica from QA. Is it just me, or is Victoria kind of cold with Tyler? Carter trying to cover, nah, she's just serious about work. But it's obvious to anyone paying attention. 1 month in, we have our first one-on-one meeting, scheduled for 30 minutes in her office. Show up exactly on time. Tyler, come in. Close the door, please. Sit down across from her desk. She pulls up my performance metrics. Your work has been solid. Code quality is high, you're meeting deadlines, no issues there. Thanks. But I've noticed you seem distracted in team meetings. I'm not distracted. I'm focused. Tyler, we said we'd be professional. That includes being present in meetings. I am present. Are we going to have a problem here? Are you asking as my manager or as someone who used to know me? I'm asking as your manager. Then no, there's no problem. I'll be more engaged in meetings. She sighs and closes her laptop. This is harder than I thought it would be. What is? Working with you, pretending we're strangers. You're the one who wanted it professional. I know. I didn't expect it to feel like this. Like what? Like I'm constantly walking on eggshells, overthinking every interaction we have. Welcome to my life for the past month. She actually smiles a little at that. First real smile I've seen from her since she started. We're a mess, aren't we? Pretty much. Can I ask you something off the record? Sure. Do you hate me? For what I did? Think about it honestly. No. I did for a while. But not anymore. Why not? Because you explained. And because holding on to that anger was exhausting. I'm still sorry. I know I said it before, but I need you to know I mean it. I know you do. Moment of just looking at each other. Then her desk phone rings. She answers it. Back to professional mode. I take that as my cue to leave. That weekend, I'm at a bar with Carter. So things still weird with the boss? Define weird. Are you guys good now? We're professional. That's not what I asked. I don't know, man. We had this moment in her office where it felt almost normal. Then it was back to business. Do you still have feelings for her? Immediately, no. Dude, what? You answered way too fast. That's a yes. It's complicated. Everything with you two is complicated. She's my boss. Even if I did have feelings, which I'm not saying I do, it would be wildly inappropriate. Life is short, man. My advice? Figure out what you actually want. I want to not have my ex-girlfriend as my manager, but she is your manager. So what are you going to do about it? Nothing. I'm going to do my job and be professional. Boring answer. Monday morning, I get to work early. Victoria is already there, in the kitchen making coffee. Just the two of us. Morning Tyler. She looks tired. Rough weekend? Couldn't sleep. New job stress. Is that all it is? She looks at me. What else would it be? I don't know. You tell me. Tyler, we can't do this at work. Do what? Whatever this is. These loaded conversations. Then where can we do it? We can't. I'm your manager. You're also someone I used to care about a lot. Used to. Past tense. Right. Used to. We're standing way too close for coworkers. She steps back. I need to get back to my office. She leaves her coffee and walks away. Rest of the week, she's even more distant than before. Strictly professional. No personal moments. It's driving me crazy. Friday afternoon, there's a team happy hour. Whole department goes to this bar near the office. Victoria shows up but stays on the edges, nursing one beer. I'm talking with Carter and Jessica when I notice some guy approach her. He's clearly hitting on her. She's being polite but looks uncomfortable. Tyler, you're staring. Carter noticed. I'm not staring. You're definitely staring. Go rescue her. She doesn't need rescuing, she's an adult. But the guy is getting closer, touching her arm. She takes a step back. Before I can think about it, I'm walking over. Hey, Victoria, we need to talk about that project thing. Smooth. Real smooth. She looks relieved. Oh, right, the project thing. Excuse me. We walk away from the guy. Thanks. He wasn't taking hints. No problem. I should probably head out anyway. Want me to walk you to your car? Tyler. What? This neighborhood isn't the safest at night. Fine. Yeah. We walk to the parking garage in silence. Get to her car. Thanks for the rescue. Thanks for not making it weird. She laughs. Everything about this situation is weird. Fair point. Tyler, can I ask you something? Sure. Do you ever think about what would have happened if I hadn't left? All the time. Especially now. Me too. We're standing by her car. Feels like there's 1,000 things we should say. I should go. Yeah. She gets in her car. I watch her drive away. Carter texts me. Dude, what was that? What was what? The intense car scene. This is like a rom-com. It's not a rom-com, it's my life being complicated. Same thing. Go home and can't stop thinking about her question. What would have happened if she hadn't left? We'd probably have dated through senior year. Maybe broken up after graduation like most college couples. Or maybe we'd have made it work. Either way, we'll never know. That's the thing about ghosting. It doesn't just end the relationship. It ends all the possible futures too. My face when the girl who ghosted me 6 years ago is now my boss, and we're both pretending we don't have unresolved feelings. Be me. 2 months into having Victoria as my manager. We've settled into this weird professional rhythm where we both pretend the tension doesn't exist. Team meetings, one-on-ones, project discussions, all vary by the book. But there's always this undercurrent of unspoken shit. The rest of the team has mostly stopped noticing anything weird. Except Carter, who keeps giving me knowing looks. You two are hilarious to watch. We're not a show, Carter. Could have fooled me with all the longing stares. There are no longing stares. Tyler, I sit 3 desks away, I see everything. Tell him to focus on his own code. Mid-November, the company announces the annual holiday party. Fancy hotel ballroom, open bar, the whole deal. Attendance is optional, but everyone knows that means mandatory if you want to look like a team player. Victoria sends out a team email, looking forward to seeing everyone at the holiday party. Spouses and significant others welcome. Great, another event where I have to watch her be professional and perfect. Day of the party arrives. I show up alone because I'm not currently dating anyone. Haven't been on a date since she became my boss, actually. Keep telling myself it's because I'm busy with work. Carter shows up with his girlfriend, Emma. Tyler, you came solo? Didn't have anyone to bring. What about that girl from the coffee shop you were talking to last month? Didn't work out. Really, it's because I couldn't stop comparing her to Victoria. Party is in full swing, open bar, doing work, people getting progressively louder. I'm nursing a beer talking to some people from marketing when Victoria walks in. She's wearing this dark green dress that's professional, but also not. Hair down instead of the usual bun. Actually looks like herself instead of corporate Victoria. She's also alone. Carter notices me noticing. You're staring again. Shut up! Victoria makes rounds, talking to different groups, being the good manager, eventually ends up near our group. Hey guys, everyone having a good time? Chorus of yeah, and great party. Tyler, can I borrow you for a second? Oh no. Follow her to a quieter corner of the ballroom. Everything okay? Yeah, I just needed a break from the schmoozing. Thought you'd be good at that, being management and all. I'm good at faking it, doesn't mean I enjoy it. She looks around at the party. This is weird, right? Company parties. Super weird. Everyone pretending to have fun while sober people judge them. She actually laughs. I forgot you used to make me laugh. Used to. There's that past tense again. Tyler. Sorry, professional boundaries and all that. Can we pause the professional thing for tonight? It's exhausting. What do you want to do instead? I don't know. Talk like normal people? We don't really know how to do that anymore. We could try. End up sitting at one of the side tables just talking. About work, but not in a manager way. About Austin, about life, about random shit. It feels like college again. Like when we'd stay up too late talking about nothing important. An hour passes without me noticing. The DJ starts playing slower songs. Couples are dancing. Do you dance? She asks. Not well. Neither do I. We watch other people dance. We danced once, she says quietly. Spring formal. Right before you left. You remember. I remember everything about that night. It was one of our last good memories before she disappeared. I'm sorry I ruined that memory. You didn't ruin it. You just made it bittersweet. Tyler, can I be honest about something? Please. Taking this job, knowing you were here, it wasn't an accident. Wait, what? What do you mean? I saw your name on the team roster before I accepted the position. I almost turned it down because of it. But then I thought, maybe this was the universe giving me a chance to apologize properly. So you took a management job to say sorry? I took a management job because it's a great opportunity. But yes, seeing your name made me want to take it. That's insane. I know. I'm insane. This whole situation is insane. Why didn't you just reach out before? LinkedIn, email, anything. I tried. Multiple times over the years. Typed out messages and deleted them. I was scared you'd tell me to go to hell. I probably would have. 2 years ago. And now? Now I'm just confused. About what? About whether I'm over you or if I've been lying to myself for 6 years. She stares at me. Tyler, I know. You're my boss. This is inappropriate. All of that. It's not just that. Then what is it? I don't trust myself not to hurt you again. Maybe I'm willing to take that risk. Maybe you shouldn't be. Song changes to something upbeat. Moment is broken. I should probably mingle more. She stands up. Thanks for talking with me. Like a normal person. Yeah, anytime. She walks away and I'm left sitting there processing what just happened. Did I just confess feelings to my boss at a company party? Yes. Yes, I did. Carter materializes next to me. Dude, what was that heavy conversation? Nothing. Didn't look like nothing. Drop it, Carter. Rest of the party is a blur. I leave early, head home, stare at my ceiling. Monday morning is awkward as hell. Victoria is back to strictly professional. Avoids being alone with me. Communicates mostly through Slack. This goes on for 2 weeks. Then right before Christmas break, she calls me into her office. Close the door. Oh shit, am I getting fired? Tyler, we need to address what you said at the party. I shouldn't have said that. It was inappropriate. It was honest. Honest and inappropriate can both be true. I've been thinking about it a lot. And I don't know what to do. About what? About the fact that I feel the same way. Record scratch. You what? I still have feelings for you. I've had them since college. They never went away. But I'm your manager, and there are rules and ethics, and I could lose my job. So what are you saying? I'm saying we can't do this. As much as I might want to. Okay. What do you want me to say, Victoria? That I'll wait around while you figure out your career? That's not fair. None of this is fair. You left 6 years ago. You came back as my boss. You admitted you have feelings. But we can't be together because of workplace politics. It's not just workplace politics, Tyler. Then what is it? She's quiet for a long moment. I'm scared. Of what? Of being the person who hurts you again. Of failing. Of losing you a second time. Walk around her desk, standing right in front of her. You're not going to lose me. You don't know that. Neither do you. We're looking at each other. She stands up. We're so close I can smell her perfume. Same one she wore in college. Tyler, if we do this, if we cross this line, everything changes. Maybe it needs to change. I could get fired. So could I. This is reckless. I don't care. She kisses me. Or I kiss her. Honestly, not sure who started it. It's like 6 years of tension exploding all at once. When we finally break apart, we're both breathing hard. We can't do this at work. I know. We need to figure out a plan. Okay. And we need to be smart about this. Okay. She sits back down, tries to compose herself. I should talk to HR about potential conflicts of interest. Will that get you in trouble? Possibly. But it's better than hiding it and getting caught. So, what happens now? Now I go talk to HR after the holiday break. And in the meantime, we're professional at work. And outside of work, she smiles. Outside of work, we figure this out. Like an actual date? Like an actual date. Leave her office, trying not to look too obvious. Carter is waiting by my desk. You look different. I look the same. Nah, man. You're smiling like an idiot. I'm not. Did something happen with Victoria? Nothing happened at work. He catches the emphasis. Oh my God, something happened outside of work. Keep your voice down. Tell me everything. There's nothing to tell yet. Yet. So there will be something. Maybe. I don't know. It's complicated. It's always complicated with you two. Christmas break happens. Victoria and I text constantly. Actual personal texts, not work stuff. Talk about everything we missed over 6 years. She tells me about taking care of her mom, about how hard it was watching her decline, about the guilt of feeling relieved when she finally passed. I tell her about how I nearly dropped out after she left, about how I threw myself into coding as a distraction, about the relationships that never worked because I was comparing everyone to her. It's heavy stuff, but also healing. Day after Christmas, she texts, "Want to get coffee?" Actual coffee, not work coffee. Meet her at the same place where she apologized months ago. Feels full circle. Hi. Sit down with our drinks. So I talked to my therapist about this situation. You're in therapy? Started after my mom died. Highly recommend. What did they say? That I have a pattern of running away when things get hard, and that I need to decide if I'm going to run again or actually fight for something. Are you going to run? I'm here, aren't I? Yeah, you are. Tyler, I need you to understand something. If we do this for real, I'm probably going to mess up. I'm going to get scared and want to pull away, but I'm going to try really hard not to. I can work with that. You're sure? I spent 6 years wondering what if. I don't want to spend another 6. Even if it means dealing with workplace politics and potential drama. Even then, she reaches across the table and takes my hand. First time we've held hands in 6 years. I talked to HR this morning, and they said as long as I'm not directly supervising your performance reviews, it's allowed but needs to be disclosed. So I'm being moved to report to the senior engineering manager instead. You're giving up being my direct manager? I'm choosing you over politics. That's a big deal. I know. That's how I know I'm serious about this. So we can actually do this? Like, officially. Do I get to take you on a real date now? You better. Our first real date is New Year's Eve. I take her to this nice restaurant downtown. We talk for hours like we used to. But also like we're getting to know each other again. She's different from college. More confident, more self-aware, less afraid to be vulnerable. I like this version of you. This version is because of everything I went through, the good and the bad. I like who you've become too. You're more, settled. In a good way? In a you-know-what-you-want way. After dinner, we walk around downtown, end up at this park overlooking the city. Fireworks start at midnight. She leans against me watching them. This feels like a movie. Good movie or bad movie? Good movie. The kind where the leads get their second chance. Do we get a happy ending? I hope so. Kiss her at midnight surrounded by fireworks and crowds. Feels like starting over. Feels like coming home. Next week back at work is weird in a different way. Everyone knows Victoria isn't my direct manager anymore, but not why. Carter knows, obviously. So you two are like, together now? Yeah. That's insane. The ghosting story came full circle. Life's weird like that. Does the team know? Not officially, but they'll figure it out. Jessica from QA figures it out first. Oh my God, are you dating Victoria? Why do you ask? Because she smiled at you in the morning meeting and it wasn't a work smile. What's a work smile? You know what I mean. So are you? Yeah, we are. That's so romantic. How did you meet? College. It's a long story. News spreads through the team quickly. Most people are happy for us. A couple people are weird about it, but whatever. Victoria and I keep things professional at work. No PDA, no special treatment. But after work, we're making up for lost time. Dates, dinners, lazy weekends. It's like rediscovering someone I already knew, but also meeting them for the first time. One night, about a month in, we're at her place watching a movie. She pauses it. Can I tell you something? Always. I think I'm falling in love with you. Again or still? Both. Good. Because I never stopped. Even when I ghosted you. Even then. I was angry and hurt. But underneath it all. Yeah. I still loved you. She kisses me. I don't deserve you. Probably not. But you're stuck with me anyway. Tyler? Yeah? Thank you for giving me a second chance. Thank you for coming back. We fall asleep on our couch. Wake up to my phone buzzing. It's Carter, dude, where are you? You're late for stand-up. Oh shit. Victoria, wake up, we're late for work. We both scramble to get ready. Show up to the office, 20 minutes late. Everyone's smirking. Rough morning? Carter asks innocently. Shut up. Victoria walks in 5 minutes later from the opposite direction, fooling no one. But she's smiling, and I'm smiling. And for the first time in 6 years, everything feels right. That feeling when your college girlfriend ghosts you, becomes your boss 6 years later, and you end up falling in love all over again. Be me. 6 months into officially dating Victoria. Life is surreal in the best possible way. We're that couple now, the one everyone at work knows about. Some people think it's cute, others think it's messy. I don't really care either way. Carter has fully embraced his role as my relationship advisor / gossip source. Dude, you and Victoria in the break room this morning was adorable. We were literally just talking about a project. You were doing that thing where you smile at each other like idiots. We don't do that. You absolutely do that. Maybe we do. Everything is going great until it isn't. One random Thursday in April, Victoria comes to work looking stressed. She's in back-to-back meetings all day. Barely responds to my texts. After work, I go to her place like usual. She's quiet, distracted. Everything okay? Yeah, just work stuff. Want to talk about it? Not really. Red flag, but I don't push. Next few days, she's distant. Not ghosting distant, but definitely pulling back. Shorter texts, less affectionate, preoccupied. My anxiety starts spiking. Is this it? Is she leaving again? Friday evening, I confront her. Tori, what's going on? Nothing. Don't do that. Don't shut me out. She looks at me and her eyes are tired. I got a job offer. Stomach drops. Where? Seattle. Big tech company. VP of engineering position. That's amazing. It's a massive opportunity, Tyler. I know. We sit in silence. When do you need to decide? They want an answer by Monday. That's soon. I know. Are you going to take it? I don't know. What's holding you back? She looks at me like the answer should be obvious. You're holding me back. Don't let me hold you back from your career. That's easy to say. I mean it. This is huge. You should take it. And what? We do long distance? We've been together 6 months. Seattle isn't that far. We could make it work. Could we, though? Really? We can try. She's quiet again. I ran away from you once because I was scared and overwhelmed. I don't want to run away again. This isn't running away. This is taking an incredible job. It feels like running. Then don't run. Stay. Tyler, this is a VP position. This could set up my entire career. I know. I get it. Do you, though? Do you understand what I'm giving up if I stay? Yeah. And I understand what you'd be giving up if you go. We're both getting emotional now. I can't ask you to choose between me and your career. You're not asking. I'm choosing. What are you choosing? She's crying now. I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know. Spend the whole weekend in this weird limbo. She's at her place, I'm at mine. We text a little, but it's strained. Sunday night, I'm lying awake overthinking everything. My phone rings at 2 a.m. It's her. Tyler, can you come over? Right now? Please. Drive to her place in my pajamas. She answers the door looking like she hasn't slept either. I'm sorry for calling so late. It's fine. What's wrong? We sit on her couch. I've been thinking about what you said. About what? About not letting you hold me back. And I realized you're right. I shouldn't. My heart sinks. So you're taking the Seattle job? No. Wait, what? I'm not taking it. But not because of you. Then why? Because 6 years ago I made decisions based on fear. I ran away from you because I was scared. And I've been running from things my whole life when they get hard. I'm tired of running, Tyler. So you're staying? I'm staying. But I need you to understand something. What? This isn't me choosing you over my career. This is me choosing to build a life here. with you, but also for me. I like my job. I like this city. I like the life we're building. Are you sure? This is a VP position. I'm sure. There will be other VP positions, but there's only one you. Kiss her, because I don't have words. I love you. I love you too. I should have said it more. You can make up for it now. She smiles through tears. I love you. I love you. I love you. Better. Spend the night talking about the future. Real future plans, not hypotheticals. Where do you see us in 5 years? She asks. Married, probably. Maybe a dog. Married? Is that crazy? No. I think about it too. Yeah? Yeah. Sometimes I imagine what our wedding would be like. What's it like? Small. Just people we actually care about. Probably outdoors. Sounds perfect. Tyler, I know we're still figuring this out, but I want you to know I'm all in. No more running. Promise? Promise. Monday morning, she tells her team she declined the Seattle offer. People are surprised but supportive. Carter pulls me aside. She turned down a VP job for you? Not just for me. For her life here. That's still huge, man. I know. Don't screw this up. I won't. Couple months pass. We move in together. Victoria's lease was ending anyway, so it made sense. Combining our apartments is chaotic. Why do you have 3 coffee makers? Why do you have so many pillows? You can never have too many pillows, Tyler. We make it work, though. Her stuff mixed with my stuff becomes our stuff, our apartment, our life. One Saturday morning, we're making breakfast together. She's making eggs. I'm on toast duty. Music playing. Sun coming through the windows. She's singing along off key. I'm watching her and it hits me. This is it. This is what I wanted 6 years ago and thought I'd never have. What are you staring at? You. Creep. You're creep. She throws a dish towel at me. Later that day, we're walking through this park. Same park where we watched fireworks on New Year's. Can we sit for a minute? Sure. We sit on a bench overlooking the city. My heart is racing. I've been carrying this ring around for 2 weeks, waiting for the right moment. This feels like the right moment. Tori, I need to tell you something, okay? 6 years ago when you left, I was devastated. Tyler, we don't need to. Let me finish. I was devastated because I thought I'd lost the love of my life. And I was right. You were the love of my life. You are the love of my life. I pull out the ring. Her eyes go wide. Tyler, I know we've only been back together less than a year, but I've loved you for 6 years. Through the ghosting and the confusion and all of it. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? She's crying, nodding. Yes, absolutely yes. Put the ring on her finger. It fits perfectly. She tackles me in a hug, and we fall off the bench onto the grass, both laughing and crying. I can't believe you just proposed. I can't believe you said yes. Of course I said yes, you idiot. I love you. I love you too. We lie there in the grass for a while, just existing in this perfect moment. My mom would have loved you, she says quietly. Yeah? She always said I'd know the right person because I wouldn't want to run from them. Do you want to run from me? Not even a little bit. Good. Because you're stuck with me now. Best decision I've ever made. Telling people is fun. Carter's reaction is the best. Dude, you're engaged. I know. To your boss. Ex-boss, technically. This is the best office romance story of all time. It's not an office romance. It literally is, though. Fair point. Jessica from QA cries when we tell her. This is so beautiful. From ghosting to engagement. When you put it like that, it sounds weird. It is weird. But also perfect. We tell Victoria's family over video call. Her dad looks skeptical. Tyler, you seem like a nice guy, but my daughter has a history of running when things get serious. Victoria, Dad, I'm just saying, how do we know you're ready for this? Victoria looks at me and smiles. Because I'm not running anymore. I'm choosing to stay. Her dad softens. Good. Welcome to the family, Tyler. Planning the wedding is exactly how Victoria described. Small, intimate, outdoors. Just our closest friends and family. We pick a venue in the hill country outside Austin. Beautiful views, perfect weather in October. Carter is my best man, obviously. Jessica is one of Victoria's bridesmaids. Day of the wedding, I'm nervous as hell. Carter is trying to calm me down. Dude, you're marrying the girl you've loved for 7 years. What if she changes her mind? She's not going to change her mind. But what if, Tyler, she turned down a VP job to be with you? She's not changing her mind. He's right. Ceremony starts. Standing at the altar watching guests arrive. Then the music changes. Victoria walks down the aisle with her dad. She's wearing this simple white dress, hair down, wildflowers in her hands. Most beautiful thing I've ever seen. She gets to the altar and her dad shakes my hand. Take care of my girl. Always. Victoria is crying before we even start vows. You okay? Yeah, just happy. Officiant starts the ceremony. We wrote our own vows. Mine first. Victoria, 7 years ago I met you and fell completely in love. 6 years ago I lost you and thought I'd never get over it. 1 year ago you walked back into my life as my boss and gave me a second chance. Today I get to marry my best friend, my partner, and the love of my life. I promise to never let you run from your fears alone. I promise to build a life with you, not despite our past, but because of it. I promise to love you every single day for the rest of my life. She's full on sobbing now. Her turn. Tyler, I spent 6 years regretting the worst decision I ever made. Walking away from you taught me that running from love doesn't make you brave. Staying and fighting for it does. You've given me more grace and second chances than I deserve. You've loved me through my worst decisions and my best ones. I promise to never ghost you again. Everyone laughs. I promise to choose you every single day. I promise to build a future with you that honors our past. I love you, Tyler. I always have. I always will. We exchange rings. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Kiss her and everyone cheers. Reception is perfect. Carter's best man speech is 90% roasting me. Tyler spent 6 years pining after a girl who ghosted him. Then she became his boss, and he somehow still got her to date him. If that's not dedication, I don't know what is. To Tyler and Victoria, the most complicated love story I've ever witnessed. Everyone drinks to that. First dance is to the same song that played at that college formal. The last dance before she left. Full circle, she whispers. Full circle. Do you ever regret it? The 6 years we lost? Sometimes. But those years made us who we are. And I love who you are. I love who you are too. Party goes late into the night. Finally sneak away around midnight. Drive to the airport for our honeymoon. 2 weeks in Japan. Her choice because she's always wanted to go. Because she's always wanted to go. On the plane, she falls asleep on my shoulder. I'm looking at my wedding ring. Still can't believe this is real. 7 years ago, I met a girl in college. 6 years ago, she broke my heart. 1 year ago, she came back. Today, I married her. Life is weird and unexpected, and sometimes painful. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you get a second chance. And sometimes that second chance is even better than the first. A year later, we're at another company holiday party. Victoria is now director of engineering, promoted after the old director retired. I'm a senior engineer, working on interesting projects. We're not hiding anything. Everyone knows we're married. Some new employees don't even realize we have history. To them, we're just another married couple who work together. Carter and Emma got engaged last month. You inspired us, Carter says. How? You proved that complicated love stories can work out. Ours isn't that complicated. Dude, she ghosted you and became your boss. That's textbook complicated. Fair point. Victoria joins us. What are we talking about? How we're the most dramatic couple in the office, I say. Were. Past tense. We're boring now. Boring married people. Exactly. She kisses me. I love our boring life. Me too. Later that night at home, we're on the couch, her feet in my lap, both scrolling phones. This is us now. Domestic, comfortable, boring in the best way. Tyler? Yeah, I'm glad I came back. I'm glad you did too. Even though I was your boss and it was weird. Especially because of that. Made a better story. She throws a pillow at me. We're not a story. We're totally a story. The girl who ghosted me became my manager, and we fell in love. When you say it like that, it sounds insane. It is insane. That's what makes it perfect. She climbs over and curls up against me. I love you. I love you too. Tyler? Yeah? Thanks for not giving up on me. Thanks for coming back. We fall asleep on the couch like we always do. Wake up at Tam with Netflix asking if we're still watching. Victoria's drooling on my shoulder. My arm is asleep. I'm uncomfortable and tired, and I've never been happier. Because this is us. The girl who ghosted me. The manager who came back. My wife. My person. My second chance at everything. A few months later, Victoria tells me she's pregnant. We're having a baby. Another plot twist in our already weird story. This is insane. Good insane or bad insane? Good insane. The best insane. 7 years ago, I thought I'd lost the love of my life. Turns out I just had to wait for her to find her way back. And now we're building a future together. Messy, complicated, beautiful, and perfect. That feeling when the girl who ghosted you in college becomes your boss, then your girlfriend, then your wife, and now the mother of your child, and you realize sometimes the best love stories are the ones that take the long way around.
Ago, you left without a word. Read your goodbye in every text I never heard. Thought I moved on, built a different life. Then you walked in wearing business attire like a knife. Now you're standing at my desk with coffee in your hands, acting like we're strangers with professional plans. But we're not strangers. You're my boss now, after breaking my heart and disappearing somehow. Every meeting feels like torture. Every email's a scar. How am I supposed to work for you when you're the one who left me in the dark? Left me in the dark. You explained your reasons, said your mom was sick, but it doesn't change the fact you pulled the vanishing trick. Now we're dancing around the truth in fluorescent lights, playing professional while our history ignites. Maybe second chances aren't a myth. Maybe broken hearts can still exist with all the people who once broke We found our way back home.